3, 2, 1. Hello.
And welcome to the first podcast of...
I thought we were going to do it like we normally used to do.
Well, how are we supposed to set a visual? There's no visual.
Hello. And welcome to this week's edition of...
Nita Vidam.
I'm Gregory Paget.
And I'm Phillip Champlain.
And we really don't know what the hell we're doing right now.
But we're giving this a go.
Yeah, we're going to do the podcast version of our show.
Yep.
A try. I mean, because Phillip is in his underwear, and I have shaved my entire face, and it hasn't grown back, and I look like a turtle.
Yes, he does not like it.
So I don't want to be on video right now.
We thought I'd give everyone a little something to entertain themselves with.
Right.
You can imagine me in my underwear and Gregory looking like a turtle.
Mm-hmm. I might just have to put a photograph.
We could do the Warner Brothers picture of the turtle. You look just like him.
You can go fuck yourself, man. I mean, really. Anyway, Phillip and I have just been talking about the apocalypse that we're going through, this pandemic.
It is.
It's strange. It's off. It's weird.
Our lives have remarkably not changed much than the fact that I am no longer working.
Right. The difference is, I am famously agoraphobic and only left 20 minutes a day anyway and haven't left at all, except today, but we'll get to that story in a minute. Phillip here goes to work and isn't here, but now the only thing that's changed is he is here.
I am here.
Because, Phillip here works in a restaurant.
And they closed the ball in Florida, so here we go.
And nobody wants to get a knitted teddy bear because it may have corona on it.
Because apparently corona lasts for 30 years.
So we're doing what everybody else is doing right now, sitting back, having a couple of cocktails and trying to figure out what the hell we're going to do.
Hello, everybody, and I hope you're safe. So that'll be our first message to you.
Yeah, we hope everyone is actually doing proper...
separation. Do we have to say it?
I hate the term social distancing. It sounds so snobbish.
Well, we did it already. That's what the internet was all about.
It was. The minute y'all got into social media, y'all became social distance.
Yeah, that's why we say the things we say to each other, is because suddenly you have that barrier between you of houses and miles and states away from each other.
You know what? I hadn't thought about it, but I'm going to be really pissed off if you've got a whole bunch of families all across America in lockdown in their own homes and all still on their phones. I think I would want to smash them all with a hammer and go, this is the best time for y'all to get to talk to each other.
But they're not. That's why our internet's been slow.
Right. An emoji is not talking to a person.
No, it is not.
No.
Because you know what? I can barely see as it is lately, and I can't understand what the emojis mean anyway. I'm not Egyptian, for God's sake.
Well, we're all trying to do what we can to, it's funny. I guess I wanted to say something about not have cabin fever, but I don't have that because I'm agoraphobic. But Phillip here had a little cabin fever.
I did.
He decided to go for a walk. Phillip.
I went to poach some plants.
Poach some plants.
I've been doing it a lot lately. I've been watching this lady on YouTube, and she...
Hey, shout out to Planarina.
Because she says, if you want plants, try it for free first, and you can get them from nature, propagate from friends' plants, that kind of thing. So on my walk from here to work, I found all kinds of places that had these great plants everywhere. Some pathos, some Sensibaria.
Right. Enough with the botanical lessons.
Yes,
Let's get on with the story. You had cabin fever, so you went to go pick flowers.
So I went out and picked flowers out at the local park, down at the water's edge. I got all kinds of things. I got some monstera, so we'll not have a lesson today.
But the weirdest part about what he told me when he came home about the story, I don't mind. I'm going to help you out here.
That's fine.
He said he was out there completely separated from everybody else doing social distancing like you should. And he was like, no, the park was full of families and kids all like 1 inch from each other. And they were looking at me like I was the creepy guy off in the distance.
Yep.
And that's that's the world we're in.
It may have been the 10-inch black knife I was using to get my plants out with. And as I came out, it looked like I had a couple severed heads in a plastic bag. So I do understand from a visual standpoint what I may have looked like. However, I just found some water lilies and some monstera, and I brought a couple home.
I never thought of it that way.
I did. Immediately when I put my white plastic bag out, I'm like, that's why they're looking at me.
All right, then.
I've got this giant, it's a military grade 10-inch thing of steel. It doesn't fold or nothing. It's just a complete, it's a tang.
I see now. Audience, I apologize.
Yes.
I rushed in too quick. I didn't really understand how
I looked.
Yeah, that really looks really fucking creepy, man.
I was digging in the ground with it, to get them all underneath the soil that was around the roots and everything.
Right.
So I was down, and I thought I was visible enough that I didn't look too off, because I didn't want to go digging through the forest. I wanted to go into the forest, to be honest with you, and I couldn't get into the forest.
Did we explain that all of this was just because he wanted to go grab a couple of plants?
That was it.
Because he was having a little cabin fever, and now it ended up this massive, character study into
what people think of you when you're far away. They can make up all kinds of things.
I think, like I said earlier, I don't leave the house very much at all, and I haven't left the house for a couple of days. Reason being that I'm not as strong with my immunity as Phillip is.
Nope.
I may be only 47, but I think I have the immunity of someone who's probably 70. So we decided I should stay home.
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but he's probably not far off.
What is it, real age versus chronological age? Yeah, I've done that test, and I didn't like the answer. Anyway, let's get on with my story. I'm old and look like a turtle. What have I done to myself, man? I really should have gorgeously photoshopped picture of myself. I don't look cute.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think he looks very cute. It makes him look a little younger because he doesn't have that silver fox thing going on.
I just don't have a chin.
You have a chin, it's just small. It's very close to your lips.
Stop. I'm going to get back to my story now about I had to go to Target today.
You did.
Why did I have to go? To prove a point that being an agoraphobic, I have been told to stay home. This is the last thing you want to do to someone who's trying to recover from agoraphobia. And I was
put them in a pandemic?
Please, everybody stay home. Oh, the world has given me an excuse for my mental illness.
Yes.
Great. No, that's the last thing you want. You want to kind of fight that. So I was like, I'm going to Target today. I'll be damned. I got there, and it was fascinating to me that Target had not yet opened. And when I usually go at 8 o'clock in the morning, there's nobody there. It's me and the cashiers. This morning, there was about 100 people. Yeah, it was about 60 to 100 in a single file line at the front door, wrapping around the building, waiting to get in. And the minute the doors opened, they all stampeded on top of each other to get to the groceries and toilet paper, where they were only button heads with each other.
Wow.
I was like, well, that was pointless.
Yes.
Y'all standing outside like that.
Look orderly.
Yes.
Look orderly and
be distant, and then all of a sudden y'all are on top of each other trying to get the last can of
There's only one roll left! No, they're only allowing you to have one roll each. There's only one roll.
I tell you what, here's what I did. I got so aggravated with all these people near about me because I was in the grocery section too, and I was like, okay, well, I have to do something sensible here. So I coughed. Everybody left me alone, and I had all the aisles to myself. I was able to pick up peanut butter, sausage, cheese.
That's Gregory.
Yeah, there's nothing in the frozen food section, but I'll be damned if I was like, I'm like, this person is in my way. They're like, run. And I'm like, good. I had the aisle to myself.
That's rude.
It's not rude. It's sensible. If y'all are going to act crazy, I'm going to treat you crazy.
Use it. I'm going to treat you crazy. That's fair. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I would have liked to have been there to see that.
Oh, man. Well, I'm efficient. I like to get in and get out and get on with my day.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know that when you do go to Target, We were in there for 2 minutes and 35 seconds. I have timed it. And there were certain things that we're going for. If there was no line, we were in there for 2 minutes and 35 seconds. And that was before this. Before the pandemic, Gregory Patrick had this shit lined out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have an Excel spreadsheet.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a secret map to where everything is in the store.
Right.
And he's got it all mapped out.
Yes, I do.
Yes. So, think of that. And then now these people are like, oh, shit, I got to my stuff. Oh, no, get out of my way, lady.
Get out of my way. Oh, and by the way, I bought the last two things at Perrier, and I looked at the other gay man across from me, and I said, and he was reaching for something on the same shelf. I'm like, you're not here for the Perrier, are you? He was like, no. And I was like, good. And I took the last two.
You're not here for the Perrier, are you? Lord. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I coined...
Stop. Stop.
What?
That was too, dearly beloved.
We are gathered here today.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And then there was this pause. Dearly beloved.
Dearly beloved.
Let's go crazy. That's all. See you next time.
Bye.